Trayvon Martin walked out of this convenience store buying a bottle of iced tea and a pack of candy, goodies in preparation for watching the NBA All-Star game. He would have easily made it back to the condo where he was visiting in time for tip-off. It's possible that Trayvon entered the neighborhood here, cutting between these two buildings off of the main road there, on his way home. It should have been about a 10-minute walk, little less than half a mile. And even though it was a little after dark, his family probably wasn't concerned at all. This was generally regarded as a safe neighborhood, a safe place to be after dark. One of the reasons for that safety was 28-year-old George Zimmerman, a volunteer neighborhood watch captain. But a recent break-in had people worried. And someone broke into this one right here
during
in the daytime?
Yes, they just walked in.
Frank Taffy believes Zimmerman kept him from becoming a victim just a month ago, alerting police to a suspicious person outside his condo. What was your perception of him?
George seemed to be a very congenial, amiable person, and we admired him for stepping up and taking over the job as a neighborhood watch captain.
Taffy says residents didn't know Zimmerman was armed or about a scuffle with police 7 years ago that got him arrested. The case was later dropped. Zimmerman drew a hard line for people parking in the wrong place and playing loud music. Yet on this Sunday night in February, Zimmerman had his eye on Trayvon Martin, a lone black 17-year-old walking in the dark. Zimmerman alerted police to a suspicious person. It's probably about right here where Zimmerman made that call to police. You can see we're not very far from the entry gates into this neighborhood. At the time, it was a little after dark and it was raining. So Trayvon very likely had his hood up over his head. And his family says it's very likely he was listening to music on his iPhone, not aware of what was going on around him. Dispatchers told Zimmerman police were on the way to not get out of his vehicle. But that's not what happened.
He got out of his car and there was some confrontation with Trayvon.
Natalie Jackson is Trayvon Martin's family attorney, who says it's clear the young man was walking away from Zimmerman, down this sidewalk, around a corner. Police won't say how the encounter turned violent.
There's only one person alive who knows what happened, and that's Zimmerman.
One resident tells CNN she saw fighting, heard shouting, and screams for help. Then, a gunshot. Trayvon Martin was shot in the chest, pronounced dead at the scene, less than 100 yards from making it home. David Mattingly, CNN, Sanford, Florida.